You would?
I'll look for him.
I'd be
Khajiit
indebted to you if you
is
did, stranger.
very helpful
Like
person.
I said, he was garrisoned up at Fort Pale Pass.
I've been searching for her damn near a whole year now. No success.
Oh my god, what a sad story.
Welcome to the Bruma Synod Conclave.
Hello everybody and welcome to Skyrim, an audience adventure, the series where you decide what happens. In the last episode, we explored our hometown of Bruma, we talked to some of the natives, and we found out what this city is about and who lives here, and what is going on with this city in this time. We found out that a few people are in distress, a few people have some issues that need solving, and we decided as a group that we're going to go and help Doomrag find his wife that's been taken by bandits. Hopefully she's still alive. She was taken about a year ago, and we're going to hopefully see if we can get her back, see if she's still alive, see what's become of her. Hopefully we can help him out on that. Another few polls that I put up is I asked you guys what you want me to do with travel. You guys said that you want me to use carriages mainly, but with fast travel for returning quests and selling items. But the poll was very split. All three answers got a lot of votes, so I'm going to try and sort of mix it up and do a bit of everything. Just see what feels right in the time, simply because I'm not always going to just do what the highest voted thing is. Like, most of the time that's going to be the answer, but if a lot of the other answers have a lot of votes, I'm going to incorporate them in it as well, just not as much. Like, for example, rescuing Doomrag's wife, that's the main answer to that one, but the one directly below that was return to Skyrim and come back to Bruma at a later date, so I'll keep that in mind for later. Also, exploring Bruma was another one as well that got a decent amount of answers, so I'll do that on the way to saving Doomrag's wife. We'll sort of mix them all in together. The other one that I talked about was how much should I roleplay. You guys said that a decent amount with interludes of normal commentary, which is basically on the levels of what I did in the last episode, and hopefully that should be pretty good for me. I enjoyed doing that last episode. I might do a little bit more roleplay than last time, but it'll be on the same sort of level, so I hope you guys enjoy that. And then the last one is, what should our standing be in this world? Whoa. What should our standing be in this world? And you guys said that we should be chaotic good. And for those of you that either didn't vote or were unsure on what each one of those means, they are from Dungeons & Dragons mainly. It's an alignment chart. And chaotic good is a chaotic good character. This is a description, sorry. A chaotic good character acts as his conscience directs him, with little regard for what others expect of him. He makes his own way, but is kind and benevolent. He believes in goodness and right, but he has little use for laws and regulations. He hates it when people try to intimidate others and tell them what to do. He follows his own moral compass, which, although good, may not agree with that of society's. Chaotic good is the best alignment for those with a good heart and a free spirit. Chaotic good can be dangerous as it does disrupt society, and it can punish those who do well for themselves. So basically, it's probably the best thing you could have voted for. I'm assuming that's why a lot of you voted for it. It does give us a good indication of what we're going to be, and it lets us be a good character, a moral character, but we can get away with a few sneakies. As a Khajiit, that makes a lot of sense. So Gerald is very happy that that was picked. I'm really excited that we picked something so like good. I was actually expecting a lot more people to vote neutral, but I'm glad you picked good. It's I would have been happy with any, but that one I'm especially happy with. So right, first thing we need to do here now that we're getting into the episode. Oh, by the way, how did you like the new intro? Just before we get into this episode fully, I've made a new intro with a previously on it, and obviously you'll have seen that now. And that's going to hopefully be a regular occurrence on this series, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. But anyways, let's get right into this. Right, so let's have a look. Let's see. Doomrag's wife, where is that? Beyond reach. Ugly love, here it is. Right, so let's go, first of all, speak to those nobles that he spoke of. See if we can find out some information about the task he was given. See where we need to be going and what sort of trap may await us. I'm assuming we'll be coming across just a few bandits. This may well be our first bit of combat. It's very likely as well that we'll level up in this part here. So I'll be putting a poll for when you guys want to vote for what we should put our perk point into. I haven't quite decided how I'll do that yet in terms of how the poll will look, but I'll think on it. I'll show when we level up. I'll obviously pick the stat myself because that's just going to be annoying to do that every time. Ooh, it does look beautiful out here. Very beautiful indeed. Look at that Aurora Borealis. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful city we live in. Right, let's go up over here. See if we can find some stuff out about Doomreg's wife.
Oh,
It's such a sad story. It really is.
something I can help with, sir?
It's okay, thank you. I'm making my own way. Joe Gerard needs no one. Joe Gerard is a free man. He does what he pleases. Castle Bruma. My god, this place is rather huge. An epic castle. I'm assuming there'll be some sort of king here. It's been a while since Joe Gerard has entered here.
Sorry to bother. I don't suppose you've seen any priceless Sakaviri heirlooms gallivanting around Bruma, have you?
I'm sorry, sir. No, I haven't. I'm sorry. No heirlooms.
As I suspected. Sorry to bother you, citizen.
No worries, my friend. No worries.
Just, let me know if any do crop up, yeah? Thanks.
Of course. Joe Gerard is always willing to help.
A whole lot of uproar about nothing, that's what. The Count's been nagging my life and soul out about the damn things. You see, the Carvanes have a sort of family tradition. They've acquired a taste for Akaviri artifacts, constantly collecting more and more. Been going on for centuries now. Well, it turns out poor old Count Desilus, Count Carvane, isn't too happy that his collection's been stolen.
Oh, now. Oh, now. Oh, no. Good luck with that. Yeah, I'll... Joe Gerard could maybe help you out for a fee.
Oh, who am I kidding? Absolutely. This is driving me crazy. Just bring them back to me when you've found them and I'll be extremely appreciative. And I mean extremely appreciative. Seriously. I feel like offing myself right about now.
Oh no. Okay. How did a thief even get inside the castle? I do want to know if they're valuable.
Definitely the resale value. Akaviri artifacts are very often one of a kind, and they can fetch a very high price to the right buyers.
So, you asked Joe Gerard to just give you some of his artifacts, and they're one of a kind and very rare.
Quickly. I suspect that's the motive here.
Come on, friend. We tried to pull here. Okay.
Until next time.
See you later, my friend. See you later. We've got two different ways to go here. Now, so, as a chaotic good person, we want to be trying to stray away from breaking the law, but we are not averse to it. If we feel like something is very worth stealing, and it's going to aid our adventure, I'll do it. Hello.
Sorry, but you've got to go.
I'm sorry. I think I bothered you on your lunch break. I apologize, madame. Go to the West Wing. See what we can find in here. I'm assuming we'll be heading over to one of the nobles to have a small chat. See exactly what they know. Service hall. Head down here. There's a lot of little loading ways here. Where are you? Oh, wait, what? I've made a mistake here. Ah, okay, there's a stairway down here. I did not realize. I'm sorry to wake you, sir, but I very much need your help. A man's wife is missing.
Hello, I am Afana Adichie.
Whoa.
I'm part of the
Was you
Bruma
actually
court.
asleep?
Rather high ranking in it, too. Anyway, is there anything you needed? Let me think. There was one raid Simmond organized last I remember. Never mentioned it to me. Always been a quiet fellow, but I saw it in his journal.
You've been reading other people's journals. I'm sorry, that's a bit sketchy.
Well, yes. He's one of those mysterious men, you know? Just has an aura about him.
That doesn't give you the right to go through his personal belongings.
You can't blame me for peeking in his journal, I hope. We all have our vices.
I don't know, woman.
No, truth told. Though I imagine you could just check Simmons' journal if you wanted to do that. I obviously couldn't endorse such behavior, though. Goes without saying, I suppose.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, damn it. 1 second.
Never mentioned it to me.
There we
in
go.
his quarters, of course. Though you may need a key to get inside.
Okay. And you may want 500 septums. We don't have 500 septums.
Well, maybe I do.
I expect you have it,
I'm a terrible liar.
You
Okay,
are.
I have one. But I obviously couldn't give it to you now, could I? Unless you could always do me a favor.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Joe Gerald, he's a man of dignity. What do you want from me?
Here's what we'll do. I'll give you the key to Simmons' quarters, and you can do whatever you wish. But in return, you have to leave this note in his drawer. No need to read it. It's sentimental.
Oh, I'm gonna read it. Joe Gerald is very interested.
Oh, fantastic. Here you go.
Thank you.
I eagerly await your return.
Thank you very much. Right. I'll definitely be reading that note, thank you. I have been smitten with you since the very moment I first laid my unworthy eyes upon you. You possess an air of mystery, so palatable, and yet so vague. I simply want to reach out and touch it, to unravel it. Yet its vagaries continue to perplex me. If you wish to grant me the rare pleasure of unraveling your mystery, meet me in my quarters at 9. 9 next Tundras night. I'm sure it'll be an unforgettable experience for the both of us. You sly dog. You sexy little minx. Sexy little minx. Okay. We got a few things to do here. Right. Am I putting this in here? I think I am, aren't I? A. Right. Let's read this journal. See if we can find out some stuff. The journal contains numerous relevant entries, including many referencing to the unwanted affections. Oh no! She's getting brushed off. She read this. She knows. Oh no. It's Frostfall, and some orc mercenaries have come through the city looking for work. One of those is a brute of a man. The other, a rather charming orcish dame. Even if only because of her good looks, I've given them the job. Curious to see how things go. Derazar has been always been one for surprises. I mean, I guess I'll steal it just in case. Thank you. Woman? No. Okay. Let's see if we can find out some more. Let's tell her we've done the deed.
Did you plant the note in Gordier's drawer?
I did.
Oh, I am aflutter with excitement.
Oh my god. She is smitten by this man. Yes.
Excellent.
This one has placed the letter.
Here, take a bit of extra coin.
Oh, yes.
A treat. I can't wait until Simmons reads it.
250! You
Hello.
beautiful, you gorgeous woman.
Do? My father owned land outside of
she just
Bruma,
doubled
and
our
after
money.
some lucrative business with the Carvanes, became well respected. I inherited what he owned when he passed, and, well, here I am.
Okay.
Oh, but I do love conversations like this. Feel free to come back and chat about it again sometime.
I'm sorry, woman, but at the minute, I'm not.
Talk to you later.
I'm not particularly
What is
involved
it?
with talking. I kind of want to find out some information. I'm looking for a specific man. Hello?
What do you need?
My God, the way they get up is so freakish.
Yes. There was Strong Minds operation. That's about all I can remember, though. What? No. No, of course not. That's preposterous.
I'm suspicious of this man. I'm very suspicious of this man.
Bye.
He wrote in his journal that he likes the look of her, then he's denying that it ever happened. I don't know, I have a feeling that he's responsible somehow. I have a feeling that there's something going on here. A bit more sinister.
I'm the Count Steward here in Pruma.
Hello.
If there is anything you need, I'll try my best to help you.
Okay, thank you. Right, this one was hired by Adius. Let us speak of the stolen artifact. Khajiit is always on the lookout for work. I mean, I am always on the lookout for
There are
work.
threats popping up constantly. Here, take a look at this bounty decree for details.
Thank you. Gerald is always up for a bit of extra coin. Let's have a look,
So the
see.
guard captain's actually looking into it.
Yes.
Excellent. Can't have the Carvane artifact collection lost to some random burglar. I didn't know. I was just doing the rounds here in the castle. I was about to go to bed for the night when I noticed something. Normally there's a little glint in the corner of my eye. The light bouncing off of one of the Akaviri amulets. But this time, nothing. I went to investigate, and the artifacts were gone. I'm
Shit.
sorry I can't be of more use.
Gerald thinks maybe you were not doing your job properly, mate.
Best of luck with your investigation.
Thank you. Wait a minute. Let me just try something here. Okay, it is only Ugly Love that's enabled. I was thinking maybe another quest had been enabled because I have a lot of people to speak to here. Oh, what is this?
I'm Sinja Strongmind. I'm one of the nobles of County Bruma. Is there anything I can help you with?
This is the same person that voices Sophia, one of the modded NPCs.
I heard of 2 raids on bandits in the last few months. There was Operation Strong Arm, and another. The other one was on Amidas, if memory serves. But Strong Arm was my idea.
Okay.
I'm afraid that's all I can remember, though. Things move quickly here in the castle.
Who did you hire for the raid?
I hired just some common, everyday mercenaries, really. Nothing particularly special about them, as far as I recall.
Okay. Was the raid successful?
Yes, it was. The bandits were cleared out, and the ringleader killed. Minimal casualties on their side.
Minimal. That doesn't sound like none.
They were holed up in plundered mine, as far as I remember. More have probably moved in by now, sadly. I swear, bandits breed faster than skeevers in a keck of Blackbriar.
Thank you for your
See you
for your
around.
input. Thank you. Right. I don't know if you heard, but we were getting a little bit hungry there, a little bit peckish. So we'll eat 2 apples and an orange. We're gonna need to stock up on food rather soon, though. You're currently hungry, thirsty, not tired, not sober. It says we're still hungry. Should we eat some chicken too? It's not satiated our hunger whatsoever. I'm not quite sure why that is. Do you have anything more to say?
Hello.
Come on. I don't care that much.
I do love
Okay,
My
now
father
she's
owned land outside of Bruma.
she's useless
and
to
after
us.
some lucrative business with the carvings,
We still have to find out some stuff. Here we go. Here we go.
Apologies.
Okay, this is a little trail of mysteries. This is. I see. I've got do a little bit of a run around here. Hello, guard. Don't worry me, I'm just waking up your citizens.
I can handle most smaller matters. Try not to bother the Count unless it's important. An interesting question. We keep records of expenses from members of the Bruma court, especially the times it's coming out of our treasury.
That sounds very
However,
useful.
We don't give
Shows
this
around
kind
would
of
like to see
information
this,
out to anyone who so much as asks. Why do you want to know?
Oh. I'd like to persuade and lie. I would love to, but I don't think our skill's high enough, and I do think it'll, like, stop us from getting past this. Just give this one the information.
Truly? I see an honest glint in your eye.
You'd be right to trust me. Shows around is very trustworthy.
Well then, I will get you any information I can from the records.
Why, thank you,
One
Ricknar.
moment while I go check them. You just wait around here.
I will do indeed, my friend. You've been of great service. Do I want to steal some bread and some food? While I wait, let's just take a look at my sugar ball. Right. Configuration. Let's have a look, see. Basic needs. Hunger. Force saturation first. Okay. Now, our hunger seems fine. I'm just not quite sure why we're not getting... Let's go. Quit. We're not getting any actual hunger needs from this. I'll have to look into that in the future. Let's have a little look in here as well. Where is it? Realistic needs. There it is. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Toggles. Eat food. First person messages, definitely. Okay. Okay, they're the animations. Animation automatically disabled when playing first person view. That's fine, yeah. Cool. Right. We may have to go outside and fetch some water from the stream. As you can see here, if we go to our magic, we're currently hungry. Health, stamina, regeneration -30% and -30%. So we're having a bit of a bad time in terms of statistics from that. But as you can see here, we can check needs using this. We can drink from the stream, and we've got a few others here as well. We can meditate. We should meditate later on, actually. Primitive cooking. We can cook some stuff outside as well. We should probably do that too. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Well,
oh, hello. My God.
I'll check the records.
Yes.
See you around.
No, dude. Excuse me.
Well, I've
There we
checked
go.
the records. There was one account of Afana Idici hiring some mercenaries for a job similar to your description last year.
That's about the right time for
She
him.
spends a lot of time around the castle. You can go speak to her if you wish. Out of memory, there was another who hired some mercenaries for a bandit raid last year too. It was, Simon Courtier. Yeah, that's the one. Not too sure on the details. I'm going off of memory here, since his mission wasn't recorded in the books.
Simmond.
Strange that.
Simmond
Usually
seems
keep
like he knows
thorough
something.
records. Well, anyway, I hope I was of some help.
You definitely were, my
That's all
friend.
I know, and all the books know.
Shows your
Best
out
of
will
luck with
replay
your
of Ricknar if you can.
investigation. County Bruma is the jewel of Cyrodiil.
I don't.
Though the mountains may be frosty, the
Shush,
hearts of
man,
our
I don't
people
care.
are as warm as the brightest hearth.
Sinja. There's Sinja. Let's see if we can have a look at these. So, you definitely know something. Although I do believe what you know isn't the thing that we need. She just says goodbye. Excuse me?
See you. What is it?
Right, I'm back. Sorry for that odd cut there, but I did have to go and find out exactly I do, but it's fine, thanks. I had to go and find out exactly what I was doing wrong here, because I've most likely cut it off, but I kind of ended up speaking to all these people about 15 times, not knowing what the hell's going on. And it turns out I went and looked online, I was missing something to do with the quest. So if you look here, quest Ugly Love, now we can gather our information which we've done and go back to Doomrag and tell him who we believe. Now, in my opinion, it was most likely not this guy. The guy that's... Wait, it's been...
Hello there.
Yeah, it was him. This guy. I think it was him. He seems very suspicious. He seems to be withholding information from us, and he seems to be a bit of a spooky. Also, I went and I fixed our mod here, as you can see. It now appears as juicy fruit, fresh fruit, things like that. And if we go to our needs, we can see that we are currently hungry and thirsty. So if we eat all our apples, now, if we look at our needs, we're still hungry, but we're only slightly thirsty now, rather than actually thirsty. So we can buy some more food, which we'll do when we get over to Doomrag, because he's in that bar that we were in the first time round, and buy ourselves some provisions, especially with our newfound money. We wait. Did we have less money than we thought? It said, I swear we got given 240 gold, but we're only on 340. Sorry, 250 gold, and we were already on 211, I think. Maybe that's part of the economy mod. Maybe it does lower your rewards, which would make sense, because 250 coins is a lot. So we'll just head over and buy some provisions, get some food, hopefully some water as well. Yeah, unfortunately to fix it, it took me like an hour, so I'm actually returning to this like quite a while after I recorded the first part. I had to uninstall Complete Alchemy and Cooking Overhaul completely. There's just no compatibility whatsoever. I looked for patches and there's just nothing. If any of you know of a patch, let me know, but I couldn't find anything to do with it, so for now I've just completely removed the mod, but I had to reinstall a bunch of different patches in order to get the mod get the realistic needs working correctly. Anyways, back into gameplay. Let's go and speak to Doomrag. He will want to know exactly what happened to his wife. And I do think it was that guy we just spoke to then. Hello, people. Spoke to you yesterday. But yeah, hopefully know a bit more what's going on. He said he'll be in here whenever we need him, so hopefully he'll still be here. There he is, there. Okay, let's buy some provisions first.
You here to do business?
Nah, I'm okay. Anything about serving Adgar heirlooms? Okay.
Business, you know, especially when you're in my line of work.
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand.
Food, that's what we do. What do you need?
I do need food, thank you.
So, what'll it be?
Let's have a look. See, what have you got, man?
Hungry or thirsty?
I mean, there we go. Right, so we do have 340, which is a decent amount. We don't want to be buying too much alcohol. Buy a carrot. Now, as you can see, some of these don't give health options. That is because... I'll buy, actually, 2 tomatoes. That is because of this mod. It does include new foods, things like that. And so, with that... I'll buy some cheese as well. With that comes some of the food items not healing as they should, which is a shame, but that's fine. Right.
See you around.
No worries, my friend. Okay, get ready for things to explode as soon as we talk to this guy.
What are you doing gawking at me? You're back.
Told you.
Who's the spineless wretch who sold us out? Tell me now.
It was Simon. I don't know, but this is so annoying. I will do. Okay. I honestly... I don't know what it is that's causing that horrible, horrible noise. It seems to be specifically in this inn. Like, it's as if there's something trapped inside the wall just behind here. I'm not sure. I'm sorry that you had to sit through that noise there. I might turn that down a little bit, but we can now move on with the second part of this quest. Gather information. Let's search this guy's house. We need to go find it first. Hello, Altner. Right, so Gerald is taking on his chaotic good nature. We'll be breaking into a house.
Septim for an Argonian down on his luck.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you a septim.
My most sincere thanks.
There we go. Fortified persuasion by 10 points for an hour. That's pretty useful. Right, we're actually heading out of my god, that's a far way away. We're heading out of our hometown for the first time. We do have our favorited spells. I'll keep Fury on standby as well. And we'll use that when we need. For now, let's make our way over to this guy's house. See if we can find something over here. And this place is just beautiful. Absolutely just gorgeous. I've done a really, really good job with this mod. Amazing. Gerald appreciates a good landscape. Now, there is a chance we'll come across some combat along the way. We do look very, very ravishing. Yeah, there's a chance we'll come across a bit of combat along the way, but we'll have to deal with that as it comes. Now, if we want to, we can collect a few herbs just for later on. We might not need them now, but they could be worth selling or making potions with. Thank you. I had some snowberries there. Do like myself some snowberries. What was that? What was that? Is that a rabbit? Die, rabbit! Did I get it? It didn't die. I got it. Right. Come here, rabbit. Oopsie. Let's do this. We're going to skin and get the pelt off of this thing. Get ourselves some ingredients and some bones and things like that. There we go. Nice. So we got ourselves some meat there that we can cook. We've also a fox right here too. Let's see about. Attack me. Do it. Fury makes everything aggressive, by the way. Right. There you go. Get ourselves some more fox ingredients. This is going to be a really good way for us to get food. There you go. Oh, someone's watching me. Now, the one thing we don't want here is the bones. There we go. The bones are useful for later on, but right now... Actually, wait a minute. Let me check something. Let me just check my powers. Instinct meditation. Any weathers. Scrimshaw. We might be able to make some stuff with those bones. Now, if you have a look here, we can make engraved things here. We can make rings later on as well. But for now, we can just make a few little bits and bobs. And we get a few more things. But here we go. Look, we can make like bone axes, a bone knife, and some crude arrows as well. It's going to be useful for later on. We can also do some primitive cooking too. Let me just make sure I've got the right powers on here. Drink from stream is going to be useful. I'll favourite that. Let's have a look. And we'll meditate as well. Let's have a look at meditation, see if we can meditate. We can indeed. It's only available at twilight between 5 AM and 7 AM. Okay, it's quite a bit later than that, but we'll bear that in mind for the future if we're going to pray to Azura. And we'll make our way down here. Just look at the beautiful flora. It's so nice. We're making our way down. We've still got quite a ways to go. It's going to take us a little bit to get there. It's going to be quite a journey. Hopefully it won't be too long. I'm not exactly sure how we make it over here. Is there a bridge of some kind? Let's pick up some of these. Is there a bridge of some kind? We might want to go up this way. If you might be wondering why I'm not sprinting so much, because of us being a Khajiit, we have a special power. Let's hunt this fox. Boom. Thank you. Completed hunt and kill 2 foxes. Ooh, we got our first level up. I won't bother skinning that one for now. Level up. So I'm just going to choose health for now, and then you guys can pick the perk. We'll do that at the end of the episode. I'll show you some of the perks. Something we do need to do here is go with Path of the Woodsman. Skills and abilities. Hunting. Hunting skill 1. We don't have any skill points currently. Let's have a look. No skill points. No skill points. No skill points. So when we level up a bit more with that, we can spec into some skill points that's going to give us like the ability to get higher quality pelts, get more ingredients off of skinning animals, and basically it's going to be a really decent way for us to make a little bit of extra pocket money along the way. Also a good way for us to get some food, which is going to be very important for us in the future. Jogerald is going to need quite a lot of provisions to carry on his journeys. We don't want to get caught in a situation where we're completely out of money. Sorry, completely out of food. And like I said, the pelts will hopefully reward us nicely. Now, you did hear our stomach rumble there, so I'll eat myself a carrot. And let's go with some... There we go. We should be a little bit better off now. We're still peckish and slightly thirsty, but that's much better than before. If we find ourselves a stream, we'll go and drink from the stream. Now this is a very dangerous path. This is. I don't like our chances here, but we do have acrobatics as I remember, if I'm remembering correctly, which is going to help out quite a lot in terms of fall damage, so we can fall from much greater heights. Now that is a bear over there. We really don't want to be fighting with that bear. I'm just going to save here as well. Yeah, we really don't want to be fighting with that bear if possible. He does seem to have killed something there as well. Now, yeah, we can try and avoid that bear as much as possible. We need to try and work on our sneak skill as well. Like I said, when we go around to spending our perk point, you guys can decide what we put that into, whether it be speech or... Oh, here's a hunter's trap here, look. Whether it be speech or otherwise. Right, it seems to have killed this deer here, so let's see if we can take some ingredients off this deer. There we go. Nice, we're learning. And we've now skinned that. Unfortunately, we don't need to keep these pelts on us, simply because... I'm just going to drop all of this. Simply because the pelts are only poor. We want to be selling them once we get to like good or just average quality. Want to make sure we're not carrying too much heavy stuff. Raw venison, it's fairly heavy, but I'm going to drop it. Let's keep moving on. Right, so we're actually quite near to his house now. It's just beyond this hill up here, so if we make our way around here, we'll have a decent way of getting to this guy's house, and we're going to have to break in, so... I don't actually know if we have any lockpicks. That might be a problem. We might have to find another way in. We don't have any lockpicks. We definitely don't have his key. We maybe could have pickpocketed it off him back at the castle. I may have to fast travel back and do that. Just to see if that's the way we're supposed to get here. But as you can see, here's a little formed path that we can make our way along and get to this guy's house. Okay. What's this sign here? Oh, that guy's wielding a weapon. So let's be careful here. What's he doing? He's seen us. He's seen us. Draw a weapon.
This is a hold-up. Give me your coin, or else.
Hey, boy.
Oh, really? Are you quite sure about it?
Oh my god. He is very, very powerful. Okay, let's put that on there. Actually, let's put that on there. Oh god. Ah, wolf. Go away, wolf. This man is very, very powerful. Very powerful indeed. He's rolling about the place as well. Do we have any potions of any kind? We don't have any potions. Right. We're going to have to play this very carefully. This man is much higher level than us. We're basically going to have to use our magicka and our evasiveness. Yeah, don't think so, man. Right. Oh, stabbed in the chest, and it's okay. Now he's got some decent stuff on him. And we want to be wearing heavy armor exclusively, really. But for now, I will take that. Oh, don't look at that man. He is almost completely nude. I have a male texture on that, unfortunately, includes something I don't really want. But we won't look at that. Right. Let's have a look. So let's put on these boots. So now we're wearing actually proper light armor with some good coverage. Some of these and some hide armor, and we'll just wait a minute. We'll put our clothes on him. I don't know if he'll actually wear them, but I doubt it. But there we go. And now, as you can see, our carry weight has been updated to 58 because we have new armor on. And let's have a look. This is how we look now. Much better, much more comfortable for us. Unfortunately, this wolf isn't compatible with Hunterborn, but that was difficult, right? Got Bruma. We got Rorikstead, apparently, up that way. Is that true? Right, I might go and have a look up there, you know. Just briefly see whereabouts we are. So there is a man watching this house, so we do have to be careful. Hello, sir. Is he gonna attack me too? He is. Okay, he's only level 8. He's a bit weaker than the guy before, and he just wield a shield, which is actually good for us. Oh, our evasiveness is doing good. If we can get our roll going, that'd be great. Like once we unlock that. Oh. As you can see, combat is much more engaging now. Like it's a lot less just swing, 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 swing. Ah, damn. I don't know if I saved after I killed that other guy. I really hope I did. I really, 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 really hope I did. I did, thank God. So, now that we know that guy's there and we're going to attack us, we can actually get a bit of an extra attack on him. I'm going to quickly swap to Fury and fire Fury at him, because we want to try and level up our illusion as much as possible.
Another worm.
Right, so just try and be as evasive as possible. That wall's going to be a bit of a problem for that. Right, as soon as he power attacks, we need to make a quick dodge. Okay, careful. Haha, you can't get around this wall, can you? I got you, boy. I got you. Come here, you. Come here. Don't use your shield.
I'm done.
Nope. Wah! Slay you down. Give me your loot. Ah, this guy's wearing full... Got some brandy there as well. He's wearing full heavy armor, so we'll be taking all of that. Thank you. Iron Sword Superior. Let's have a look at that. So, let's put on our heavy armor. And let's just store some of this armor on you, because we don't need that any longer. I mean, we could sell it, but the carry weight of the armor we're wearing is a bit too high, so... The armor we was wearing, sorry. Now, we are holding a few weapons here. So, we can take the Iron Sword or the Mace. Now, the Mace definitely deals a lot more damage, but it's going to hit slower. So, I think I'm going to wield... Actually, our sword does the same damage, so... Yeah, I think I'll wield the Mace. Oopsie, I didn't mean to store the Mace on him. Give me that, please. Yeah, let's store that on you. And we'll equip our Mace favorite as well. And we're going to be dealing a lot more damage now. It is going to swing slower, but it's going to leave us in a bit of a better position. Now, that was a pretty good bit of combat there. Right. Did that guy have a key on him is the question. Oh, it's open. Okay, okay. Good. So I reckon there's going to be a bit more combat for us in this building. We might have to deal with some people. Let's try and sneak around now. Be quiet. We are wearing heavy armor, so sneaking is going to be harder by a certain margin. But we can get perks. Oh, damn it. Oh my god. He's got me trapped in a corner. No, 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 no. Right. Let's heal up. Damn. This is difficult. I'm gonna head outside, see if he follows me. Oh. A first bit of combat. Yeah, he did follow me. Good, good, good. Right.
Got a coffin ready.
Let's get some fury on you. And let's get some sparks going. Oh! He got a big hit on me there. Right, I'm going to play with this guy the same way I played with that last guy. Use this wall as a decent bit of cover. These guys are very, very stupid. And can't seem to get around this wall very easily. We're going to have to use our sparks majoritively. And then part of our melee weapon to finish him off. He's stuck on this tree as well. I don't want to abuse the terrain too much. I want to make it at least a semi-fair fight. But oh, that was a big hit. Right, he's very, very low. Got ya. Foul beast. A lockpick is very useful for us. Now, I think in terms of armor that'll be fine. We'll head back into the house. Ooh. Combat's going well so far. Level 5 versus a level 10 is scary stuff. Now, stealing is something we might well do in this place, depending on if this guy's guilty or not. If this guy's guilty, stealing from him is fair game in my opinion. Let's have a look, see. I understand your concern, but I assure you the payment was sent months ago, as agreed upon. However, as I was most pleased with the light-handed work of you and your crew, and the orc received very expedient transport and as requested. I will resend the payment to make up for this unfortunate and inconvenient error in the transit of funds. Forgive the vague turn of phrase, but you must understand that in matters such as these, discretion is required. If I am to preserve my rank within the country Bruma and avoid any legal complications, some things must remain unsaid. Directly, at least. That... Now that, my friend, is, it's not great. It's so tempting to steal from this. That's a lot of really good stuff. It's a lot of really, really good stuff. Let's take a little peruse around his house. We might well come back to that. But yeah, that is some very good stuff. Got some coin here. This guy seems like he did it, so let's steal from him. Let's take his stuff. Okay. And we might be able to get a decent upgrade from his safe as well. Have a look there. 100 septums. Alright, let's see what we got from there. So we're now on 448 septums. That's pretty good. We've got an ebony circlet, sorry. Bows do 15% more damage. Restoration spells cost less, that's decent. Destruction spells and enchantments cost less. Now, we can't wear that at the same time as our helmet, unfortunately. Oh, we can. So, right. If we do that, it unequips our helmet, but then we can re-equip it. That's good to know. Now, his ebony bracelet. I'll let you keep that, my friend. I'll let you keep that. You deserve that at least. Now, stealing is obviously not good. We don't want to be making too big of a habit of it. But this guy's a bit of a bastard, and I'm living by my own moral compass. And in my opinion, if you transpire to get someone's wife killed, you're kind of a bastard. You're not a very nice person. And so Khajiit's gonna rob your home. Now we can take ourselves some food. I'll take a potato, a leek, some apples, some septums, some cooked beef, grilled chicken. This is very, very nice for us. Some cheese. There we go. And some grapes. And we'll head back to him. Hopefully he won't notice too much missing. Apart from the stuff in his safe. I imagine he'll notice that almost immediately. But we'll head out. And we'll fast travel back. And tell him the bad news. Unfortunately, sir, your wife has been she might be more missing than we thought, which is a big shame. A big shame indeed. See what Doomreg thinks of this. Maybe he'll be okay with it. I mean, I doubt it. It might be a bit more reasonable than we think. Hello, sir.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay.
Let's see here. I have a letter here for you.
Thank you.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Thank you, sir.
Riches beyond imagining. I found these words inscribed in ancient dwarven ruins in the Reach. I believe they mark the entrance to a forgotten city.
Oh, the Forgotten City is an amazing mod. We should do that at some point.
Hasn't returned. I need someone I can count on to go in after him and bring him back alive. I've heard great things about you, which is why I'm asking for your help.
How have you heard great things about me?
Waiting for you in the ruins.
I've not done anything yet.
Hurry. And
okay.
Remember, riches beyond imagining.
Thank you. It's good to know that that's available to us, although I do think that's a higher level quest. Doomrag, where are you? Who's this guy?
Can I help you?
Found this letter.
Let me see that. That bastard. Yes.
My detective skills were correct. Gerald, the greatest detective.
Tries to speak in riddles, but it seems he's not all that good at subtlety. We found the bastard. And it seems... it implies he got her alive. Perhaps she's still alive. Come, my friend. It's time we got to the bottom of this, once and for all. We're going to Gautier's house. Now. I'll follow your lead. It's time for retribution. Well, he wasn't at the castle when I went to do a little investigation while you were away, so he must be somewhere. I bet he's at the house. Just probably not in plain sight. Slimy Breton bastard.
Okay, let's go.
To get payback.
It is indeed, sir. Let's go, my friend. Onwards to victory. Now, I do realise this episode's getting slightly long, and I don't know how much of this quest is left, but I'm determined to find out what happened. I want a resolution. I want to find out exactly where this man's wife is. He's here with me, thank God. I'm sorry for the dead bodies laying around everywhere it is.
Damn.
Okay, we're in. Come on, sir.
Look at this. Silverware. Materialistic Breton bastard.
This guy's like, he's rich. Again. It's Gerald. He did think when he was here he decided to be taken down a notch, and we took a few goods from him to show him his boss and teach him a bit of a lesson. Seems like you're gonna do exactly the same though, Doomreg. Just be careful though. What we're doing right now is illegal. We don't want to be trespassing and murdering in the same day. I don't mind too much in the trespassing case, but murder might be a bit beyond my moral compass.
That's what he thinks of her? Of course it is. Just another one of his possessions. Another trophy in his cabinet. That slimy... Get your filthy...
Whoopsie.
Fingers off that swine!
Whoopsie. Let's just reload that, because he's not as inclined to stealing as me. Whoopsie. Joe Gerald is sorry. Very sorry indeed. I don't know why he's bothered about me stealing from this guy, but yeah, this guy's like, Doomreg's really not impressed at all. Not in the slightest. We look so beastly now, look at us. Very beastly indeed. We have that shield if we need it as well. Carry weight's gone to 105 now as well. Almost doubled. Very nice. Heavy armor, you can carry a lot more in.
That's what he thinks of her? Of course it is. Just another one of his possessions. Another trophy in his cabinet. That slimy...
We missed septums and everything. We missed so much. Oh well. I don't think he's here though, Dumrag. I really don't. I might be wrong, but...
Wait. Would you look
oh!
at this? There's a trap door under here.
You...
Looks like these barrels got pushed over it.
Very perceptive.
Tried to hide himself by hiding the way in, eh?
Destroy the barrel.
Well, that's that.
Very perceptive indeed.
Find my wife.
Nice.
Today went better than expected, I suppose. But some nosy type came asking around about mercenaries and bandits and payments. I told you the brute was back in town, and now it seems he's got a lackey who's on our scent. I even felt the need to barricade us in here for protection. This constant running and hiding is...
I know. This is... I don't know. This is still so strange. It's hard wrapping my head around it sometimes.
Yes, I know what you mean, dear. But sometimes things just happen, and you're foolish to fight back.
You conniving little shit.
It's unfortunate that we have to keep our relationship as secret as we do, but what choice do we have?
Quiet now, Simond. Just relax.
You sneak.
That's his
Slimy,
wife.
slithering bastard. Here with my wife. My wife. You deviant, backstabbing.
She's mine, Dumrag. She loves me.
Your lies can't save you now, you ignorant son of a...
I love him.
My God.
Faithless wretch. How dare you? How dare you forsake me so brazenly for this corrupt, spineless...
Doomrug,
Enough of this. A tool loves me. She no longer loves you. You must come to terms with that orc. Now,
Can't
leave
believe
our
it.
home and never bother me or her ever again.
This comes as a shock. What do I do?
I don't know, Dumrag. Honestly, Joe Gerald is just as... I'm just as perplexed as you are. Well, we don't want to kill him. That's a bit too brash. He is only a man, of course. Love lies in mysterious places. Now, I'm going to say that you should do as you will, because it's not on me. If you feel the need to take him out, that is on your head. But you are destroying what your wife loves. Can you really live with yourself?
They're both guilty. That slimy Breton, my faithless, lying wife. I take no pleasure in this, but I will end it all the same.
You there, stranger!
I'm sorry. No.
Done. What have I done?
Holy shit!
Done. What have I done? I just killed my wife. Just slaughtered her in cold blood. All
What the fuck? He cut the guy's head off. I mean, I am going to loot them. But... oh my god. He cut his head off. I'll tell you what. I was not expecting that in the slightest. Holy damn. My god. Doomrag. Why? She's your wife. Or at least she was. Carrying too much still. I'm gonna drop this cheese. I can't believe that. That was... oh, My God. I don't know how to feel. Yeah, but it gave me 500 septums for that. I don't feel good about that. My God. I mean, it's not up to me, and I suppose I didn't know the man too well, or the woman too well, but that makes it worse, does it not? My God. Whoa. Well, I think it's safe to say that I may have made the wrong choice, but I have to live with my mistakes, as much as I may regret them. Oh my God. Right. Let's sleep in this man's bed. I'm sorry, but I do need to sleep. Oh my God. That came as quite the shock, that did. Oh my God. Right, I think that's a good point to end this off. Bloody hell. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed the adventure. Make sure to vote in the polls. There'll be one for what quest or what thing we should do next, where we should go. And we'll do one about the episode's length, because this one is going to be a little bit longer than normal, so I'm going to see if you guys are okay with that, if you'd rather them be a bit shorter if possible. And yeah, like, we just need to find out where we should go from here. Should we have stolen? Did I make the right choice? Let's find out what you guys think. Just one thing I forgot to cover. We're just going to go over some of the new quests that we have available to us. Some of the ones that we can sort of delve into in the next episode based on your choices. So I think having a look at the retrieving the lost heirlooms is a really good one to go for. We might get some good rewards out of that. And then also Upon My Honour, which is searching for the missing husband at the Pale Pass. Hopefully we can find him there, and then also we can head back into Skyrim, as I previously mentioned. The other thing that I wanted to mention is our perks. We do have a perk point available to us. Now, we don't currently have a starting point in Destruction. We don't currently have one in Heavy Armor, so them two are available. We do have one in One-Handed, we do have one in Sneak, we do have one in Speech, and we do have one in Illusion. If you want to head further into either of those trees, now, dual casting is obviously not something we need, so for now that's fine, but we have some of these here. Dream Thief, activate Sleeping Victim to steal their dreams, increasing the effectiveness of illusion spells by 50% for 3,600 seconds. Chance to fail and alert the victim based on your illusion skill. So we can take a look into that one. We could go into Speech here. We could put, by the way, along with that, we could also put a second point into our Mastery. And fill out our mastery for any one of these, illusion, speech, whatnot. So we've got speech as well. So we have a few in speech here, with a supplier, which is selling to any merchants for better prices, which is useful. Then we have the performer, grants the power to perform. Once a day we can play a song to a group of 5 people within 50 feet and collect donations based on our speech skill and the amount of gold they carry. This could be very useful for us making money, and also it fits into our speech archetype. This other one just lets us gain XP and magicka and stamina and health from shouting, but we can't shout yet because we haven't done the Dragonborn storyline, so we'll wait for later before we do that one. But there's some of the available ones in Speech. Sneak, obviously, again, we've got our next mastery point, and the ones we have are Spot Detection, outlines all humans that are detecting us. We have Demolition Job, all destruction spells and scrolls are 1% more powerful per level of Sneak. Basically, if we're sneak attacking with our destruction spells, we're going to be dealing more damage. Sneak attack, one-handed weapons deal 100% more damage. Sneak attacks with other weapons deal 25% more damage, so that could be really useful. Sneaking is 15% more effective against targets in combat. That could be useful as well. Sprinting while sneaking executes a silent forward roll. That could be useful too. And then we've also got Tripwire. At will, place a tripwire in front of you for 120 seconds. If it's trapped, it snaps when tripped, knocking all targets hit to the floor. Now that could be useful too. In One-Handed, we're mainly using a bit of a variety of weapons here. So basically each one of these just does different things for each type of weapons. War axes, swords, maces, daggers, and then dual wielding. So all of them they're not particularly useful because we haven't really fit into an archetype of weapons we're going to be using yet. Then heavy armor, like I said, there's our first point in that, so we need to do that at some point. And same with destruction. And also restoration as well. I forgot about restoration, but yeah, we've also not got a mastery point in restoration. So if you guys want us to put a mastery point in any of those or some of the pay points I mentioned, I'll leave a poll for that in the description. My god. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next part of this epic adventure.